Captain speaking for the flight deck. Due to some dogs on the runway.
Right. We're experiencing flight delay landing due to dogs on the airport runway. Everyone laughs. Welcome to my 188th country.
Welcome to my 188th country, Tuvalu.
The least visited country, the smallest population, and the smallest GDP in the world. Just 2 weeks ago, right before I come, ABC News just reported that all flights to Tuvalu were cancelled due to airport runway damage. More than 140 visitors were stuck in the island, running out of cash to buy food, because this is the only country in the world with no ATM and car facilities. What kind of life can you imagine we're going to experience in Tuvalu?
Boarding to Tuvalu. Right now, Suva. Flight was cancelled for a couple of weeks, so I'm very happy.
Tuvalu is the least visited country in the world. There were just 3,700 tourists in 2023, according to the United Nations World Tourism Organization. It also has the smallest population among all UN countries, with only 11,000 people. That's less than 10% of the number of people in Manila in a couple of streets, which has a population of 119,600 per square mile.
TR-72, very small plane.
Why is Tuvalu the least visited country in the world? Why do so few visitors come here? Logistically, it's super difficult to reach this remote island located in the South Pacific, basically in the middle of nowhere. First of all, there are only 2 flights per week, and the only place you can get a flight is from Fiji, not Nadi, but another city, Suva, which takes another domestic flight to get there. Half of the time, these flights are cancelled due to inconsistent tropical weather, or the airport runway is damaged or overbooked, so you won't be able to get on the flight even if you purchase the flight ticket. It's really unbelievable how much effort you need to visit this island country. I was super nervous about my flight, got messed up before I came. In order to minimize the risks of not being able to get on the flight, I paid $800 for this one-way business class seat just for this leg from Suva to Tuvalu, in addition to other thousands of dollars to get to Suva. It's expensive, but it does the job to get me here. The airport runway in Tuvalu is iconic. As I land in the country, my plane taxi all the way through the residential houses along the runway, with all the locals watching our plane landing. There is no security or divider. Watching plane landing seems to be one of the very few entertainments for the locals in such a small island.
So you walk out, all the locals are right here.
If you just walk to the house and skip the visa, you can do that easily without being noticed. As I walk out of the plane, I can see dozens of people in the house next to the airport watching us walking out of the plane. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Everything is around the airport. There are so-called hotels, national banks in the shore houses, lots of NGOs, Council of Women, Australian and Taiwanese consulates, etc.
Pulling my luggage out from the airport. There's no taxi here, no car. There's only motorbikes.
I'm booked with S-Fam Hotel, just a couple of minutes walk from the airport. It is said the best hotel in town, but it's nothing like hotel, more like a hostel to me.
Window look like this, so it's not even sealed, so you can hear everybody's talking.
When I'm in my room, I can hear every single person walking by talking, because there is no sealed window in the hotel, no light in the bathroom, no hot shower, no hairdryer, and the Wi-Fi comes and goes. I scream as I shower in the cold water.
Australian embassy. It's on the road like this. Airport now is completely closed after one flight.
After the plane is clear, the airport gets shut down. All the locals get back onto the airport runway to play volleyballs and soccers.
at the runway of the airport in Tuvalu. Majority of the time, the locals are playing soccer, volleyballs, and dancing games here. There's no security, so everything is open. It's pretty interesting in this country. So you can see on the other side, they are parking their motorbike. Crazy. It's like you can enter anytime you want. There's no security.
Let's walk the runway.
On my way to you, good at what I do. I'm OMW.
The Taiwanese consulate right in the middle of the runway. The runway is just right here. That's the runway.
Putting myself on display. 1, 2, 3 a day. I'm on my way, on my way. I'ma have you on tiptoes.
Strolling in the town. Tuvalu. A lot of people are playing. This is not right next to the airport. It's all residential. The office building just look very normal, like the houses is. Nothing going on. There are a lot of NGO organizations and they even write on Gmail, so they give you all the contact detail you want to contact them. It's a very interesting country here. This one is for Council of Women. It's probably the best way Hey, 9, 10.
Drone is restricted here, perhaps due to the close proximity to the airport, because half of the island is their airport runway. The residents' houses, and the Navy base got no security around.
The Navy compound in Tuvalu, there's basically no security and nobody. This is the most relaxed military place I've ever seen in this whole world.
But there are lots of stray dogs around, making me uncomfortable to get close to them. I also assume there is no crime in this island, seeing friendly locals and shy kids as I walk around.
What's your name? Koala. Koala. Welcome to Tuvalu. Tuvalu here. All the local kids. Merry Christmas!
This is their laundromat, how they wash and dry their clothes. I pretty much walked through the whole island, explored their local school, open with no security.
Welcome to the primary school in Tuvalu. That's all that you can see. It's so empty.
Tuvalu reminds me of Kiribati. If I want to eat in the hotel, I need to order one day beforehand. Otherwise, they don't have food to cook for me. I end up finding the only Chinese restaurant, Blue Ocean Restaurant, open.
Finally found a restaurant in the island that is open. Everything is closed. Like you need to order at least one day in advance or in the morning. One and the only one restaurant in the island.
With everything AUD, $10 fixed price, like Kiribati. The food got very good wok hei and tasty, in my opinion.
My first meal in Tuvalu, there's nothing open, so I come to this Chinese restaurant, so everything is like $10 fixed price. And this is chili fish, just normal fried rice, and I just get an extra bowl of chili. And most of the shop here are run by Chinese people. This baby fish, I'm not sure. It actually tastes pretty good, but there's no spicy at all. I don't know why it's called chili fish. It tastes good though. This one, the rice got a lot of wok hei, so you get all the fire from the wok. So
all the convenience shops are run by Chinese, but they look very brown and localized. However, there is not even one street stand selling any food. Later, I interviewed the owner of the restaurant. They tell me they moved from Jiangmen, Guangdong to Nauru 14 years ago. They say they find it's better than living in China, and later they find Tuvalu is less developed and think it's better for business opportunities, so they move here from Nauru.
Why do you move here?
但是为了能赚点钱是吧？就没办法啦，就打工的时候。
10 years. All the business is yours.
My
Yeah.
family.
Family. More than 10 years. Yeah. 14 years.
这是以前就是啊，我以为出国很难啊，我们以前是吧，第4线的时候啊，就是不行了，就出来了，就来打工店了，一直出来就是10几年了，就这
Yeah.
样。
Your food is very good. I will recommend my friend to come.
Now, all the stores on this road are run by their families. No wonder they are all Chinese. I'm surprised how these Chinese people already knew about these tiny islands 14 years ago, when Koala doesn't know these places until recent few years. Their Supreme Court, also open, their Red Cross building, and everything around.
On my right side, this is like the only hospital here in this island. It's quite decent size, as you can see. This restaurant turned out to be the best restaurant in town. The only kind of restaurant open right now. This is the food for you?
No, the people come and know that.
Oh, for customer.
Yeah, the customer.
Back in the best restaurant in town, like this is almost the only one open here. The other one either never exists or it just closed. So back in the same restaurant. Apparently here there's no vegetable dish, and maybe that's why they're kind of obese. And I asked the owner to help me get a carrot so I can actually have a little bit of veggie today. Finally, one veggie dish because there's no veggie food in this island, and I asked for this carrot. So it's got the noodles and the carrots right now. Looks very nice. And just interview them, and they're from Canton in China. Come in here. Yeah. It's a really decent Chinese restaurant. It's the best restaurant in town, so I gotta appreciate this. A lot of vegetable finally. After so many days, no veggie, finally got one.
Do you know there is curfew at 6:45 p.m.? An Australian tourist asks me while I'm having dinner at Blue Ocean at 6:30 p.m. No, I don't. They will blow a beep 5 minutes beforehand and the another beep at 6:45 p.m. She says, "Oh, really? Thank you. I think I missed the curfew on the first night." Apparently, there will be a fine if you are out between 6:45 p.m. and 7 p.m., as they devote this time as family time and want you to stay home. I have no clue.
I'm very happy with their food, and a couple of my friends came here to eat when they're visiting Tuvalu, so it's my last night here, hopefully. Trying to head back to the hotel because apparently I just heard there's a curfew from 6:45 onwards. It's devoted for a family gathering in Tuvalu. So that's why they curfew here. Make sure that don't come out, otherwise they will fine you for that. Just got my handwritten boarding pass. Got there at 9 a.m. to check in. Then I came back to eat my breakfast like this. Then later gonna to go to departure at 11 a.m. because it's literally 2 minutes walk, so there are a lot of time. I don't have to wait at the airport because there's only like one room. There's nothing else going on there. Flying back to Suva now and heading to my 189th country. Eating Tuvalu right now, you see a lot of people watching us going towards the plane. It's an entertainment. See the same passenger who flew together with us. This is like the only flight. Again, chicken sandwich on the flag. It's my 7th chicken sandwich.
Tuvalu is one of the most unique experiences in my world journey. I'm glad to have visited here before it gets washed away by the water, unfortunately, due to its sinking sea level. Hope you enjoyed my video. I just started this second new YouTube channel dedicated to my world journey to 193 countries. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. That will help to grow our community together. Love you guys.